What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video for Primetime Collective. I am Primetime James Thomas, coming at you with another video. And tonight I want to talk about the event of Monday Night Raw, which just went off the air. And I gotta say, and I gotta give WWE credit. I gotta give them credit. These Raws, within the past, maybe month or so, has been real solid. Now, I'm not saying that they've been amazing or mind-blowing or, oh my God, it's just like the Attitude Era. Oh my God, just like the Ruthless Aggression Era. No, they've been solid. They've been solid shows. I've been enjoying Raw these past few weeks. And tonight was another one that I actually quite enjoyed. Now, of course, we're going to talk about Rhea Ripley and her return. And the first thing we see to start out Monday Night Raw is Rhea Ripley walking out the elevator through Gorilla and out to the ring. And I got to say, Rhea Ripley looking good. And crowd gives her a big pop. You can tell the crowd definitely missing Rhea Ripley on television, as everybody else, I'm sure they did. And she cuts the promo pretty much declaring the challenge to Liv Morgan, where Rhea Ripley says, she understands why Liv, attacked her. She gets it. But she pretty much says that now it's time for me to get my get back. And she's challenging Liv Morgan to a championship match at SummerSlam. Now, she dared Liv Morgan to come out. But before Liv Morgan could come out, here comes Dominick Mysterio. And man, oh man, Dominick Mysterio was going through it tonight, man. He was going through it tonight, man. First of all, I've been on record in saying that the most messed up thing about this whole situation with Rhea, Liv, and Dominick is Dominick hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't slept with Liv. He hasn't kissed Liv. He wants nothing to do with Liv. Dominick is actually being loyal. But the one time that Dominick showed just a little bit of foldage, Rhea catches him. And it's all been downhill. Now, Dominic Joe comes out with the rose, and I thought this was great because this was clearly a throwback to. Everybody loves to make the comparison of Dominic and Rhea to Eddie Guerrero in China. And one segment on SmackDown when Eddie messed up with China, and then he went on SmackDown with the roses, trying to make it up to China. And they try to recreate that here, where Dominic comes out with the rose. He's trying to plead his case to Rhea, and Rhea is just not hearing it. Turn her back on him. Like Rhea is upset. She's a very pissed off girlfriend, and Dominic is just trying to plead his case, while Liv Morgan appears on the television on the Titantron. And she says that, oh, you're going to have to forgive me. I had a very long weekend in Mexico. And for no reason at all, she just threw it out there. I mean, everybody knows that I'm a screamer. She just threw it out there for no reason at all. But we all know why she did it. Because she said, hey, Daddy Dom, after she said that. So she's pretty much implying that Dominic was putting in that work on Liv Morgan, and this is just pissing Rhea off, and Liv accepts the challenge. She accepts the challenge, says that this ain't the same Liv Morgan from before. You're dealing with someone that's willing to do anything and everything to keep this championship. And then Rhea cuts a very intense promo here, where she looks in the camera and says that you need to understand, I'm paraphrasing, but you need to understand this one thing. I'm not just coming to beat you. I'm not just coming to take your title. And she kind of laughed in a very evil way, but she said, I'm coming to end your career. And that, folks, just like that, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley is one of the more anticipated matches on SummerSlam this year. This Rhea, Dom, Liv love triangle has been beautifully crafted, and it continues to be one of the best things WWE has going today. So Rhea is walking backstage, and Dominic is still trying to plead his case to Rhea. Rhea's not having it. Dom is like, he's like, please, baby, please, baby, please, I'm sorry, please, baby, please, and Rhea ain't having it. They go to the Judgment Day dressing room, and then Dominic ordered like a bunch of black roses and looked like a glass swan or something, or that all for Rhea Ripley, and she just threw the flowers at him, slammed the door in his face. Dom just can't get it going right now. And the whole time Damian Priest is just laughing. He's just laughing, enjoying all of this, right? And we go back to the Judgment Day clubhouse, and Dominic is kind of catching Rhea up with everything that's going on. And Dominic, once again, he's on his please, baby. Please, baby, I'm sorry. Please, baby, please. And Rhea tells Dom that, first of all, you haven't been trying to contact me when these past 3 months when I've been hurt. Did you really miss me, or were you hanging out with your little girlfriend? And I'm just like, fuck. Dom is fumbling the bag. So then Dominic tries to press up on Damian, saying that, yo, why didn't you tell me that mom was coming? And then Damian pretty much said, yo, bro, you had this coming. First of all, you lied to me about contacting Rhea. You lied to me about handling shit with Liv. Like, you had this coming. And Jey Uso was hilarious tonight, man. Look, Jey Uso, I think they said Jey Uso went on Twitter. I think they say he tweeted out, like, yo, Rhea's single, because it's all day back to when Jey Uso was feuding with the Judgment Day, and it's been kind of like thrown out that Jey Uso wants to, she wants to slide into Rhea's DMs, right? So Jay is like the first up on that. Like, he's the first on that. He's running up to Damian and say, y'all heard that she's single, ready to mingle. Look, I'm trying to holler, right? And Damian doesn't make it any better. He's like, hey, I mean, I don't know, man. She might be. And then Damian and Dominic is just pissed, right? And then Jey Uso say, wait, next time you see mommy, Todd said, Jay, God, I love Jey Uso, man. And Damian is like, he's like firing Dominic up, saying, man, I don't know, man. If I was you, man, I wouldn't let nobody be trying to get with my girl. So Dominic like orchestrates a match with Jey Uso, and Dominic's having a match with Jey Uso, and of course Rhea Ripley comes out. Liv Morgan comes out, and Dominic is just like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, get the fuck away from me!" Right? Jey Uso baseball slides Dominic onto Liv, and Dominic is on top of Liv. It's the same shit that we saw last week, right? And then Dominic's trying to get off, but Rhea holds on to him, flips him over. Now Liv is on top, and she's like caressing Dom, like rubbing on Dom and all that stuff. And Dominic is caught a very compromising position once again. Then Rhea comes out and chases Liv off. Liv jetted. Oh wait, I forgot. Another thing is Dominic once again tries, like I said, all night long he's been trying to make it right with Rhea. And Dominic makes a big mistake. He pretty much, he's trying to talk, Rhea ain't hearing it, and Dominic says the crazy thing. He said, but first of all, listen, like, you belong to me, you're mine, pretty much. And the Judgment Day, Carly, and all those kind of stuff, like, ooh, you fucked up. And Rhea's like, excuse me? Now, I got what Dominic was trying to say by that, but that clearly offended Rhea, and Rhea just walks off again. And I'm just like, yo, Dominic's having the worst night of his life. The worst night of his life. So then he'll go back to the Jey Uso match. Rhea chases Liv, you know, and then Dominic once again like, baby, I'm sorry, please, baby, please, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. That was not intentional, you know. And then you would think Dominic is about to put on some Jodeci, you know. I would cry for you, you know, baby, you're begging, begging. You know, he's on this begging shit tonight. And then Rhea is telling Dom, look, just get back in the ring and win this match. Dominic gets in the ring, loses to Jey Uso, and on top of that, Jey Uso's telling Rhea to call him. So Dominic can't get nothing going. Dominic is walking down the hallway, you know, motherfucking mint condition, breaking my heart is playing. And then, you know, Rhea walks up to him and said, seems like she forgives Dom. She's like, first of all, understand this. I'm not anybody's, but you are mine. And she walks away with a smile on her face. And Dominic is like feeling better about himself. So it appears that Rhea has forgiven Dom. How long will that last? I don't know. But I will say that right now, this is arguably the hottest storyline outside of CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in WWE. And I'm very much looking forward to SummerSlam. And I'm looking forward to seeing Dominic screw Rhea out of her revenge against Liv Morgan. And then, of course, you had the situation with Drew McIntyre. With Drew McIntyre coming back to Monday Night Raw ever since Money in the Bank. And Drew McIntyre, he comes out and he's oddly happy. Like, he's smiling. He's in a good mood compared to how he was last time we saw him. And we're kind of like, what's going on here? And the whole time he's pretty much, he's trying to con everybody. He's trying to be like the baby face here, right? You know, where he's like, you know, telling Adam Pearce, you know, like, yeah, like, I want to fight CM Punk. Look, the fans want it. I want it. You want it. Like, let's do this. Let's go, right? He's trying to put on this facade, right? And Adam Pearce was like, all right, cool, bet. All right, we'll do the match. I just need you to do one thing for me. I need you to apologize to the referees that you assaulted at Money in the Bank. And that's when slowly but surely the facade wears off. Where Drew McIntyre is like, apologize? I'm not going to apologize to referees that screwed me at WrestleMania, screwed me at Clash at the Castle, screwed me at Money in the Bank. I'm not going to apologize to you. All this stuff has been on your watch. I'm not going to apologize to these fans. In fact, you should be apologizing to me for all the BS that you pretty much allowed to happen to me. The fans should be apologizing to me, you know, for asking me for forgiveness. Look, I don't give a damn if CM Punk did apologize. I want CM Punk's head on a spike. You know, he's pretty much saying, he was gonna BS and he wants the match, but he just thought he just BS and con his way through it. But Adam Pearce like pushed his button, and he threw some shots at Seth Rollins. So then you got Seth Rollins thinking he could skip the line and try to get a crack at CM Punk or whatsoever. And all this time, Drew is just losing it. And Adam Pearce tells him, all right, bet that's how you feel. Well, guess what, dog? You still suspended. And I shit you not, I thought CM Punk was gonna Claymore kick Adam Pearce, bro. And he starts shoving referees. Adam Pearce is throwing off his glasses. And then Seth Rollins comes out. And they have a scrap. And Seth Rollins gets the better of Drew McIntyre. And Seth Rollins wants to fight Drew. Let's run it. And that's the end of that segment. Now, Seth Rollins looks like that he's pretty much being inserted into this feud. Now, last week I was kind of cool with it because I thought I was going to play the whole Seth Rollins just doesn't give a fuck at this point. He wants CM Punk. Drew wants CM Punk. But Seth doesn't really fuck with Drew. Drew doesn't fuck with Seth, with Seth, so it makes sense. But what Damian Priest said, the whole, when I beat Gunther, you can have a title match, it kind of like ruined what I thought they were going to go with Seth. So now it's kind of like, does Seth really need to be here? I mean, I get why he's in here because of the Money in the Bank situation, but because the CM Punk and Drew thing has been so good without him, I don't know if his inclusion is necessarily needed. Not at this particular point in time, because it seems like they're leaning more towards a triple threat match with these three. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it needs Seth right now. Not right now. But let me know, guys. Let me know how you guys feel about Seth Rollins' involvement into the CM Punk and Drew situation. And also, I liked what they did with the Wyatt Six. They actually they gave Pat McAfee and Mike Cole another VHS tape, and this time it was about Eric Rowan. And I gotta say, that video with Eric Rowan was actually very deep, very emotional. He was talking about, what he's gone through within these past couple years, losing Luke Harper, aka Brody Lee, losing Bray Wyatt, and how much that affected him, mentally. And this, I could tell that this was not a work. A lot of that was a shoot. Like, he starts breaking down crying at one point. It was really, really powerful, Eric Rowan, because he probably went through it like the most out of everybody. Well, I mean, obviously, JoJo and Bo, but yeah, I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying. And then so the Creed brothers and Chad Gable, they've made it official about their allegiance, and they attacked Bo Dallas. Like, Chad Gable, called Bo Dallas out. Bo Dallas comes out, and they all attack Bo Dallas. They beat the shit out of him, right? And Bo Dallas is laughing. He is laughing while they're beating the shit out of him, and Chad Gable's like confused, like, what the fuck you laughing at, right? Then the Wyatt Six comes out, where you have Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Nick Cross, all in their respective Wyatt Six gear, and they're all walking down to the ring. Chad Gable and Creed brothers they knew it was about to get bloody in that ring, so they got out, and you got Bo Dallas posing with the Wyatt Six in the ring. So it looks like it's heading towards some sort of 6-man tag with the Wyatt Six and the Alpha Academy. So I thought it was pretty good. Overall, I thought Raw was very solid tonight. I really like what they did with the Liv Morgan, Rhea, and Dom situation. Really, really enjoying that. And SummerSlam, as far as stories go, SummerSlam, at least on the Raw side, is looking solid. I cannot complain. Let me know, guys' thoughts. How y'all feel about Monday Night Raw tonight? What's the match that you're looking forward to the most at SummerSlam? And how y'all feel about the Rhea's return, the Wyatt Six, or the CM Punk, Drew, and I guess Seth Rollins feud, I guess. Let me know, guys' thoughts. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't be afraid to share this video. This is Primetime James Thomas and Primetime Collective. And everyone, have yourselves a great night. And I am out. Peace.